Tikka rifles, especially the popular T3, T3X series, are renowned for their factory accuracy and smooth trigger. But many owners seek upgrades to improve ergonomics, durability, and performance. The factory plastic stock and components can be good out of the box, but swapping key parts transforms a Tikka into a custom-feeling rifle. Number 1. Upgraded stock or chassis. Aftermarket stocks, chassis are the single most transformative upgrade for a Tikka. The factory polymer stock is functional, but many find its shape, adjustability, and fit lacking after extended use. High-end stocks, often carbon fiber or advanced composites, improve ergonomics, rigidity, and sometimes weight distribution. For example, one long-range shooter replaces T3X's plastic stock with a Mesa Precision Altitude carbon fiber stock, noting that it eliminated or improved on all of the complaints he had with the factory stock: play in the forend, wrong grip angle, poor comb height, etc. He called the Mesa Altitude the single best investment he made, saying it turned his 6.5-pound Tikka into a rifle that feels and performs like a custom rifle. Many stocks have adjustable cheek risers and butt pads, so you can get the perfect cheek weld and shoulder position. Some even accommodate left-handed shooters with left-handed inletting. Carbon or fiberglass stocks are more rigid and weather-resistant than the factory ABS stock, leading to consistent accuracy in harsh conditions. Popular stock and chassis brands for Tikka include Mesa Precision Altitude, AG Composites Alpine Hunter, Stocky Stocks, KRG Bravo Chassis, and Boyd's several styles. Each has its own advantages. Some are ultralight carbon designs, e.g. Stocky's FN Hunter Light. Others are adjustable competition stocks, e.g. KRG Bravo LW with built-in pistol grip and forend, and some offer a more hunter look. User feedback suggests that the performance gain is often in fit and comfort rather than raw accuracy. As one experienced shooter put it, a custom stock makes the rifle nicer to shoot but does not offer a measurable increase over a factory T3X stock. In other words, if your Tikka already shoots well, a new stock will make you more confident and comfortable without magically changing its inherent accuracy. Number 2. Enhanced trigger mechanism. Aftermarket triggers allow a lighter, firmer break and usually offer single-stage options. For most users, the stock trigger breaks around 2 to 2.5 pounds and is a fantastic trigger. However, if you want a sub-2-pound pull or removable over travel, consider these upgrades. We have the Timney Tikka trigger, a drop-in 2-stage trigger popular with Tikka owners. It's adjustable down to very light pulls, around 16 ounces total, and has an excellent feel. One user noted that after installing a Timney, the trigger shoe is really nice. Out of the box, it was right at 2 pounds, and first stage is super soft. The break is fantastic. He added that this solved the problem of the factory trigger's heavy first stage when shooting under stress. Glove hands or adrenaline. TriggerTech Tikka trigger, a crisp, modular trigger with sealed mechanism, weatherproof, and user-adjustable weight and creep. It's another true drop-in. Any users report it as next level compared to stock, especially because it breaks cleanly without over travel. KRG Midas trigger, a high-end 2-stage built for LRP rifles. It can be set very light and has an exceptional wall, but it's often more expensive and has long wait times. Timney single-stage or special forces triggers. Timney offers different models including a single-stage version, more like a straight pull, which some prefer for hunting. Number 3. Better magazine and bottom metal. Tikka's factory 3-round magazine is durable, but it protrudes a bit and doesn't allow anything longer than standard magazine length cartridges. Upgrading gives you a stronger magazine housing. Aftermarket bottom metals are machined aluminum or alloy instead of plastic. This means a firmer platform, better durability for hard use, and often a more ergonomic trigger guard shape. For example, one owner switched his T3X's stock plastic floor plate for a Mountain Tactical Gen 2 bottom metal with aluminum housing and large trigger guard, calling it an easy upgrade that made the rifle feel more solid. Many bottom metal kits, Mountain Tactical, Red Snake, or Crescent Customs, allow flush-fitting short-action AICS magazines. This means you can load longer bullets or just get a 5-round flush mag instead of the factory's 3-round lumpy mag. The Red Snake AICS bottom metal goes further. It not only takes AICS mags, but also has an improved magazine release. One user said Red Snake's design offers an improved magazine release and is compatible with AICS magazines, which allow for a longer overall cartridge length for best performance. In short, a good bottom metal plus new mags makes loading and feeding more reliable. Some popular options are Mountain Tactical Gen 2 bottom metal for short, long actions, Red Snake Tactical AICS bottom metal, Timney or Crescent Custom floor plate kits, and the Tikka CTR bottom metal, standard aluminum but designed for CTR stocks. Most of these use Accuracy International AICS mag bodies. Number 4. Muzzle brake and recoil management. Big cartridges like 300 Win Mag or 338 Lapua will kick hard in a light Tikka. The quality brake can dramatically cut felt recoil, letting you stay on target and enjoy shooting more. Be aware that brakes add muzzle blast and weight, and some jurisdictions regulate them. Well-designed brake vent gases sideways and rearward to counter recoil. Users report huge reductions. One hunter said on his 300 SWM T3 a good brake tamed it down to a 223 kick. Another pointed out that large bolt guns use brakes for a reason. He added a clamp-on brake to his 30-aught Tikka and found it makes recoil bearable and has no effect on optics. Most agree that nothing besides adding mass mitigates recoil like a brake does. Scopes nowadays can handle it if they're high quality. Quality brake like Precision Armament's HyperTap or other microbore designs can reduce coil by 50 to 80%. For some, adding a thick recoil pad or weighted stock helps. Brands like Limsaver make thick rubber pads and soak up a bit of kick. One user paired a Limsaver pad with a brake on a 300 Win Mag Tikka and said the combination made the rifle tame. Adding a few ounces of weight or a padded pad to the stock will also reduce felt recoil at the expense of carry weight. The sound moderator, suppressor, provides modest recoil reduction, usually 10 to 15% less felt recoil, along with noise reduction. It's not as effective as a dedicated brake, but it is a bonus if you already want hearing protection. Suppressors require legal paperwork. In a pinch, going to a heavier barrel contour can reduce muzzle flip, though on Tikkas this is only practical via a chassis or a different barreled action. One veteran shooter summed it up. Sound moderators reduce recoil a little, but nothing like a good brake. With a brake fitted, he was unconcerned about scope damage. My T3 and 300 Win Mag has an integrated brake. It'll recoil far less than before, and I'm not concerned about my scope being damaged. In short, if recoil is punishing, a muzzle brake is the most direct fix for keeping the rifle controllable at full power. Many Tikka barrels, T3X, are threaded 5/8 24 by default, letting you screw on a brake. If not, you may need a gunsmith to cut threads. There are clamp-on brakes available too, no threading needed. Brands like Jack Benchmark, Silencer Company, Precision Armament, and Tikka's own heavy brakes, e.g. from Vail, are common choices. Number 5, ergonomics and accessory upgrades. Grips, cheek rest, bolt knob. Beyond the big-ticket parts above, there are several tactical touches that make shooting more comfortable and faster. Many Tikka stocks, CTR tactical models, support a small vertical pistol grip insert on the stock. Even on a hunting rifle, this grip or a hand stop helps you hold the rifle more naturally. In fact, one user observed that adding the factory Tikka CTR stock's vertical grip, only $25, gave a surprisingly good ergonomic boost. It makes steadying the rifle easier without affecting barrel harmonics. If your factory stock allows it, or aftermarket stocks often have an M-lock slot, a vertical grip is a cheap, effective tweak. Achieving a consistent sight picture is crucial. Most aftermarket stocks come with an adjustable comb. If you keep the factory stock, simple options exist. Adhesive cheek riser pads like Triad stocks or built-in CTR-style risers. As one user noted, strapping on a thin stock pad to add a touch of comb height solved his issue. Another pointed out that the CTR comb piece from a CTR or varmint stock is perfect and greatly improves fit under a scope. In short, if your cheek weld feels low, an aftermarket riser or spacer is an easy fix. Thicker or recoil soaking butt pad, e.g. Limsaver on the stock, not only reduces felt recoil as noted above, but also adds length of pull. This can help tall shooters or those wearing heavy jackets get proper length of pull without changing stocks. The Exo Mountain blog built a backcountry Tikka and even added a mountain sling, but a rubber pad alone improved comfort and recoil. The factory bolt knob on Tikkas is small. An oversized or heavier bolt knob greatly aids fast cycling, especially with gloves or in stress. Options include Stirk or TPU tactical oversized knobs, stainless or titanium screw-in knobs, and laminated wood ball knobs. One user installed a Lumley titanium carbon bolt knob that was drastically larger yet lighter than stock, and he noticed an increase in usability when running the bolt under stress and/or with a gloved hand. Likewise, others swear by Stirk knobs. They thread onto the factory bolt shank as the easiest upgrade to get. Some owners add a bolt shroud or shroud extension to help guide the bolt and keep out debris. This is more common on chassis builds. It won't improve performance, but it adds a neat duty look. As noted, many aftermarket stocks come with an enlarged trigger guard. If you keep a factory stock, Tikka sells a screw-on enlarged trigger guard for CTR stocks that makes it easier to insert the mag and use gloves. This can be considered a minor mod for comfort. If you want a bipod or more sling attachment points, you might add an aluminum rail under the forend, a pick rail or arca rail, or QD sling studs. Many owners mount an arca rail section under the barrel for a bipod. No need to cite this explicitly, but it's a common practical enhancement on hunting rifles. All of these accessory upgrades improve handling and comfort without drastically changing the rifle's performance. They're relatively inexpensive. As one user put it, starting a Tikka, dicking with everything like these parts is often just for fun and feel rather than pure accuracy. But good ergonomics helps you shoot better by making the rifle feel like an extension of your body. Even Tikka designers acknowledge this. The newer CTR varmint stocks include a vertical grip and a higher comb to address those fits. Example accessory mods: vertical foregrip CTR, sticky grip tape on the bolt, eyepiece covers to keep the sun out of the scope, up-angled cheek inserts, and heavy rubber recoil pads.